Thrilled to have you. So tell us the Elton story.
Well, I mean, still to this date was actually the 10-year anniversary from when I opened his concert, 13-year-old Tallia, literally just last month, 23 now. I passed my demo tape, pure chance encounter, to David Furnish, who's Elton's partner, and 24 hours later, Elton phoned my mobile, said he loved my voice, listened to all my songs, said I had an incredible soul signature, and asked me to open his concert in Scotland, my hometown, 6 months later. And literally just like that, my life changed overnight.
So the phone rings. I mean, does it say Elton on the phone? I mean, you probably didn't have the number saved.
Well, I'll never forget it. It was like a Sony Ericsson flip phone. And when I tell you this phone had not rung the entire holiday, like, it was like, I swear I got this phone from Tesco. I'm 13, like, no 13-year-old has a cool phone.
Probably didn't have much credit on it.
No, there probably wasn't. And we were actually going through security because we were flying home that day. And I started crying because I had to explain, like, I can't speak right now, and I was like totally panicking and like very nervous. And then that was it. The call ended. I got through security, and I'm like in tears trying to explain to my mum Elton was on the phone. Everyone was like slightly chaotic. Had 2 younger brothers, and then like 10 minutes later the phone rang again because obviously there's no caller ID. I can't call back.
Wait a minute. You want to get into the world of music? You've hung up on Elton John.
I have hung up.
Right. So he calls you. Did he introduce himself?
Yeah, he was like, "Hi, is this Tallia?"
You didn't think it was some crank call or something? No.
Well, I mean, in hindsight, if anybody phoned me now and said they were Elton, I might question that.
You knew that the CD had gone to David, so I guess it wouldn't be...
Yeah, I'd written a letter with the CD, and I said, I would just love you to listen to my songs. And I gave him my phone number, and this was the number. So not for a minute did I think that Sir Elton John would phone my mobile. And the fact that we were going through the airport, like if he'd literally phoned 10 minutes later, we would have already been like walking to the gate. Like it was just very dramatic that in this moment, I'm 13, my mum's got like, I think my little brother was like 4 at the time. And so like my mum and dad are all over the shop, and I'm there like, Elton's on the line. Yeah,
so the gig's arranged, and you get to this venue, obviously sold out, I would have thought.
Sold out.
Thousands of people. Mm-hmm. And what was the set list? I mean, how many songs did you perform?
So I sang 5 songs.
That's a lot of songs.
It wasn't. If I actually think back, I'm like, wow, I was really on it back then. So I sang 5 songs. I opened with Summertime, Ella Fitzgerald. My background is jazz ever since I was like very, very young. And then I did 4 of my own, including a song called California and He Loves Me, which were on the demo that I gave to Elton.
And the fact that you write your own material will have been very attractive to Elton.
I think that was one of the things that he loved the most. You know, I think in a sea of, you know, everybody nowadays can be an artist at the touch of a fingertip, which I think is incredible. So I think, you know, even back then, to stand out, I feel like you've really got to have your hands on every plate. So that's something that I've always stuck by. I'm still writing, you know, everything inspires me. And I think if you've got a wild imagination like mine, then just keep dreaming.